evening and welcome to another very exciting edition of Duvet right here on GHOne television. I love Saturday nights because you and I get to talk about your sex life, and that makes me very happy. If your sex game is good and you're excited when it comes to your sex life, that makes me very happy. My name is Natalia. This, of course, is Duvet on GHOne TV. We're streaming live on all our social media platforms. So GHOne TV on X, on YouTube, and on Facebook. Tonight, joining me in the conversation, I have Christian Andoh, who is a serial entrepreneur, Cadillac Hearses, cultural through
everything media,
correct, and funerals.
Right.
You're welcome to Duvet.
Thank you.
Okay, and then I have Andoh Davis, who's a psychotherapist.
Hello.
And I have to say, Andoh, I love your dress.
Thank you.
Hopefully, before the night is over, I can get it off you.
Well, you can't get it off.
Do you have a spare?
But I will try to see if I can find you a spare.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay, and then I have Cratchit Denter, who's a media personality, and he calls himself the radio man or guy, or what is it that you say?
Oh, God.
The radio guy.
Why do you always want to do this to me, man?
But, I mean, you have a name that you call yourself.
Yeah, it's called the Radio Prince. I'm the prince on the airwaves. Prince. Yeah.
Okay. You have to say it more because I keep forgetting. But anyway, you're welcome to Duvet. You know I love to pull your legs.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
How are you tonight?
I'm good. I'm good. A little bit tired. I'm good.
You're always tired.
Yeah.
I guess that's why you have the glasses on.
Chasing money up and down. It's not easy.
It is well.
Yeah.
It will come together. It will come together. All right. So tonight we're talking about nudes and pornography. I'm going to start with you, Cratchit.
Okay.
Obviously, the body of a woman is beautiful naked, right? And men appreciate women's bodies. Would you like a woman's body to be captured for you?
For me?
Yes.
Well, no. I would say no.
Okay.
It is not something that I would encourage people to do.
Okay.
Because first off, you put this on your phone, and even if you delete it, you think you've deleted it, but it's still there. Let me give you an example. I recently bought a new phone.
Don't say it. I know what you're going to say, but don't say it.
I recently bought a new phone, and it's an iPhone, and then I decided to update it. Now, I updated it. I was just going through my photos, and I realized that, I'm looking at pictures that I have never seen before over there. Pictures of different people. Yeah. And they were mostly women in bathing suits. And I'm like, bro, what is all this? So it rings in my mind. I'm like, so if the person had nudes on this, does it mean I have it? Does it mean I can use this to do something? Like all those questions
keep coming
in my head. I'm like, so basically it's not for me.
It's not safe. Okay, so you want, if I have to appreciate your body, I want it live and in color.
Of course. Why do I host a live show? I like everything live.
Live and in color. In real time.
In real time.
Nothing for keepsake.
In real time. I want to see all the pheromones. I want to see everything on it. If there's an instant pimple, I want to see it appear.
Okay. All right. Andoh, tell me, have you ever captured your body for anyone, or is it something that you probably, if you haven't done it, is it something that you might do?
Absolutely no.
Okay.
And absolutely no. So, yes. As Karchi said, you don't know what's going to happen with those pictures. And I don't know what the laws are here in Ghana, but in America, like if someone's, passes your pictures around, whatever, it's a crime. Without your permission, it's a crime. And so I would hope it's the same here, but you never know. Like if you have a bad breakup, you don't know what he might do with those pictures. So, if you want to share pictures, just do it without your face in there maybe, but I would say don't do it at all because you never know where it may end up.
Yeah. These days, even without your face, for instance, I have tattoos that are very obvious. And for people who know it, they know. So even if I did without my face, Cratchit like this would know that this is Natalia's body.
No, but when you say it that way, it becomes some wavy.
Oh, how? But I mean, you've seen my tattoos.
Not all,
the obvious
Not all,
ones.
though.
No, you've seen the obvious
The
ones.
obvious ones. Okay.
Yes. So if they showed up anywhere, you would know.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Basically,
exactly
you're
what
right,
I
you're
mean.
right, you're
Yeah.
right.
Well, what did you think? The
Move
not
on.
obvious ones?
You too.
Christian, I know. Christian, tell me something. Why do you suppose that a lot of people are obsessed with nudes and especially sex videos?
Yeah, because one, they want to appreciate their body.
Their own body.
Yes, they want to appreciate their own body, you know, and also they want to stand against body shaming. That's why most people do take nude videos or pictures of themselves. Some do it every month, some do it quarterly. Yes, it's there.
Oh, so what you're saying is people take photos or videos of themselves
Yes.
to see the changes in their
one,
bodies.
Yes, and also
Okay.
body shaming.
Okay.
Yes. So you will see more of pictures, nude pictures online with people showing their butts, you know, belly, and a few parts. Yeah, they want to build confidence.
Okay.
Yes, so not necessarily they showing skin, but they have purpose of doing that. And I'm a big subscriber to it.
Oh,
Yes, on a
Okay.
professional level, yes.
Okay.
But on a fancy level, I would say it is not advised.
right. What about the sex videos?
Right.
People have sex and take videos and...
Right, so sex videos, you know, when it comes to sex videos, it's not a bad thing to film yourself whilst you're having sex. It's not a bad thing at all. But with the right person and with the right motive. One, people want to appreciate, as you've been saying, the act of having sex, you know, their composure in it, you know, performance and everything. So they would like to watch themselves rather than going
To
online.
see how skillful I
Correct.
am.
Well,
Rather
I
than-
would say just buy mirrors. Like, just, just have mirrors set up
Exactly.
in your room.
Isn't it
Because
distracting?
oh, absolutely not. I love it. I'm sorry.
Okay.
So using the mirror is
Yeah.
well appreciated, but others would like to use film.
But you run
You
still
wanna play
into that
back.
issue,
Yes.
though.
To wanna
of
play
you
back and
don't
watch.
know where that's going to end up.
So it depends on the one you are doing it with, the mindset, okay, and then as you rightly said, the laws around it within that particular moment of doing it. I could have a session with you, I'll tell you, let's record it, okay, and then let's watch over and over again. But I'll seek your consent in one or two ways.
Christian, would you say that the sex gets better because now we have sort of reviewed and
yes.
so we can identify what it is that we could add on or take out?
Right,
But
yes.
you think that
100%.
happens?
But I think that's just a conversation, though.
No, some are very practical, some are very visual, like when you're explaining things to them or when they want to see how they feel. That's why they do all these things.
No, but why can't I just say, baby, put your hand right here, and baby, I'll put my hand there,
So-
and and demonstrate. Like, you are not filming me. I'm sorry.
I'm getting the point where you are coming from. Okay, but putting ethics aside, okay, and we appreciating people's body and how they are during sex, recording yourself is highly recommended for the act.
Highly recommended.
Sometimes you even
Recommended by
forget.
whom?
Exactly.
Sometimes you even forget some of the performance that you did.
No, but I'm
When
saying
you're talking
you
about it.
haven't answered the question.
Yeah.
And then remember
Yes.
the moves.
Go back.
No, I'm saying highly recommended by who? I just asked that question.
Well, by the people I know who do that.
Who are those people?
Yeah.
A couple of friends that you know. Yeah.
So highly recommended by your friends.
That I know, yes.
Okay, as a
Well, I think
professional, I
understand
highly
from
not recommend
a
it.
point. Yeah, like it depends on the person you're doing that with. If it's one of these random one-night stand or maybe just hit and run kind of thing, and you go out there and then record, what are you recording it for? But then maybe you have a very trusted partner.
Right.
You guys want to record and then rewatch and then look at how you guys are positioning yourself, your body languages, all those things. Fine, I understand that. But even that, when you are done, try your best to discard it. In as much as
Discard it to where?
Yeah, because
Is it ever really discarded?
delete
No,
it.
it's
But that's what I'm
not.
about to say. Like even if you delete it, it's still on the phone some way somehow. It is still on the phone. So I wouldn't even recommend it in the first place. But doing that with that kind of intentions, I understand from that perspective.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, but
You
what-
did say something about a hit and run. What exactly did you mean by that?
Well, for instance, maybe you go out, you meet someone, or maybe you've known someone for quite some time now. You guys have spoken lengthy, and then it ends up in having sexual relations or something. And then both of you decide to record it. And I'm asking myself, why would you record it? Because one, we've spoken all right, but that doesn't build the level of trust between us to do that.
Okay.
So I wouldn't even advise it.
Okay.
That is when the hit and run comes. Like what
So one night stand?
So it's like a one-night stand.
a one night stand. Why are you
Okay.
recording a one night stand?
Okay, so
Okay.
let's not forget the fact that we have sexual commercialization, whereby people commercialize sex and people pay for it.
Oh yeah, that is
those
there.
are
If you have an
professionals.
OnlyFans page and you want to record and put it over there, fine,
you
that's
know,
you. You have decided to put your face over there.
Right, so professionally, people in this industry will also like to take videos as promo for people to watch, for them to patronize them.
So,
we should also
Natalia,
look at that from that angle as well.
Are we talking about in a personal relationship or professional? Because professional, that's one thing. I mean, you
But
know,
we're
because
talking
you
about
are
all
in
of it.
control of,
Yes.
you are in control of it. You've decided that this is what you want to do. You're going to put it out there. But I'm looking at it from a personal perspective. Like if you're in a relationship with someone, you know, that person can change their mind about you tomorrow, and you know, decide that they're going to put all your stuff out there. And I just don't recommend it.
At all.
Yeah.
But is there something about watching videos, not of ourselves, but of other people having sex that would kind of enhance your own sex life, would you say?
Well, the only reason why I watch other people having sex is maybe I want to learn one or two things from it. Period. That's it. Aside
You just
that,
want to see what's going on.
not see what's going on. Maybe there's this position I've never
Yeah,
tried
that's
it
what
before.
I
You are
mean.
doing it.
Yeah,
and
that's what I
okay,
mean.
your leg is here, your
Yeah.
hand is here, your
Okay.
head is here. That
Yeah.
maybe that's the only reason why I would watch other people having sex in the video. But aside that, I don't.
And would you have your partner also learn what the So tell me, when a man is watching pornography, who's he watching? The man or the, I mean, obviously, if it's a man and a woman type of pornography, because these days there are so many
Yeah, that's
other
true.
types. But if it's a man and a woman pornography and a man is watching, who's he watching? Is he watching the man or is he
Well,
watching the woman?
In my experience, if I'm looking at that, I'm watching both of them. But maybe I'll start with the man. You know.
So you're paying more attention to the man.
I'm paying attention
than
to
the
man,
woman.
his movements
Okay.
from the waist side, his movements, how he's grabbing the woman, how he's handling everything. When I'm done with that, then I concentrate on the woman, how she's taking, how she's receiving it, the way she's laying down, her position, certain things. Like I'll pay attention to all those things. Aside that, for educational purposes.
For educational purposes. Okay.
Aside that,
And do you recommend some of these moves to your woman? Would you say something
Oh, yeah.
like, oh,
I'll highly recommend it.
so what would you say to her?
Oh, baby, I saw this. Let's watch it. Let's try it. Just like that. It's communication. She understands what I'm trying to say. I understand her.
Okay.
And we've had sex several times, and we know our fallout. We know where we are at a disadvantage. So we learn, and then we better it.
Okay.
Basic.
That's interesting.
That was a good question because I always wonder, like, what do guys?
Yeah,
think? What do they look like?
yeah,
What
when
are
are you
who
looking
are you looking at?
Yeah, I've always wondered too that when a man is watching pornography, who's he watching more? Is he watching the man more or the woman more?
You know,
but I
if
know for women, it's usually the man more. I mean, I'm watching the man more. than the woman, because I feel like whatever the woman is doing, me, I can do it.
Absolutely.
I'm watching the man.
Let me add this to it.
Right.
Maybe you won't hear from anywhere, but
Tell me.
sometimes when we're watching it, you know, I don't know if I should say this.
Say it.
Sometimes we just look at the VV part of the woman. We're trying to see how it looks. Because there are different shapes, there are different sizes, there are different colors.
Okay. Right.
So we watch all those things. I look at it whether inside is pink or not, whether the skin is smooth or not, whether the hair is there. I watch all those things, whether the clits is hanging out or is in there.
You're looking to what? Compare?
Not comparison, but then it had my head inside.
It's educational, though.
It is educational.
I think that's an important point, though, because a lot of men think that they're all supposed to look the same. So I think that's a good point that you're looking at, like, oh, there's so many varieties. So you're not stuck on, like, if you get with someone that doesn't look like what you've been seeing, you're not going to be turned off by it. You're going to be like, oh, this is a new one. Okay, this is great, or whatever. You've educated yourself.
Right.
Because there's a lot of misconception around that.
Right. Christian, tell me something. When it comes to pornography, what are some of the wildest fantasies you've had from people? Or maybe yourself, if you're willing to share.
I'm yet to hear people talk about that, but I'd like to add a few butter to what they said.
Okay.
About watching pornography, there's also the tone that most people relate to when they are watching it. I know a couple of people who don't watch fair people porn.
Oh.
Fair skin colored porn.
Okay.
Some also like to watch black men.
Okay.
Black ladies. Okay. So it all relates to how psychologically...
People have preferences.
Yes, to it. Yes, so that's the only thing I would like
that's
to...
the only
But
thing.
for now...
you haven't had anything wild when it comes to pornography? No. Krachi, have you?
Wild as in?
Oh, the kind of things people like to watch when it comes to pornography.
Like he said, there are a lot of videos out there with different kind of people. I mean, I have a white friend in the UK. She mostly like watching black pornography, like black men having sex with white girls.
Okay.
She always wants to try a black guy, this, that. And she's always in my ears and all that. I'm like, when you watch these things, I asked her that question. When you watch these things, what do you get, or how do you feel? It's like, I see black men are strong in those videos, and she likes the way they handle the women in the videos and all that, and she wants to be handled in that manner.
Handled.
Yeah, handled in that manner. I'm like, interesting. Okay.
And
so
when you check the SEO, search engine optimization, when it comes to the porn industry, the videos that they upload, they have more views in the black porn than the whites.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Okay, why though?
Well,
black power.
Black power.
I think it's
basically black power.
I think it's rooted in racism, actually. There's an obsession with black bodies.
Right. Interesting. One of my guests from a while back said that he only watches girl-on-girl pornography. He doesn't even do a man and a woman. It's like it's a waste of his time because, he's a man. He knows what to expect. But he usually likes to see what the women are doing. Is this something that you'd say that does it turn men on when they watch two women touching each other?
Yeah, some do. Yeah,
some do it.
It turns you on. Some of them turns you on.
Does it turn you on?
Me? Well, that's what I'm saying. Some. Well, there are some of them you watch. It looks very attractive. I mean, I wouldn't advise girl on girl though. But then it looks attractive.
Okay.
Why would you advise it?
I mean, your state of mind. It helps you get ready.
Get ready for what?
Get ready for everything. You understand?
Right. You were asking why wouldn't he?
Yeah, he said he wouldn't advise girl on girl. Why wouldn't you advise it? And it's the reason I'm asking. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. I'm interested.
As much as I understand the fact that girl on girl is like two of them rubbing their clits, it's more or less like a man rubbing finger on the clit, it looks the same or feels the same. It's, you know, from this part of the world where we are right now, our culture, I mean, bottles at a lot, so we don't get the opportunity to understand certain things. Even if you want to talk about it, you are being shamed or you are being told to stop.
Okay.
That is why I'm saying that.
Oh, okay.
But for me, you know, I'm good with it. I said that because of our culture. That is why I said
Oh, okay.
that. But for
Okay.
me personally, I'm okay with it.
You okay
Because
with it?
in my work, it's you know, it's usually the preferred for pornography for men.
Okay.
Is girl on girl.
Girl on girl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Performance, very beautiful. Aesthetic, good. You know, and also how they receive tension and attraction in the body. It looks so beautiful. Sound, always good for girl and girl. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, now let's talk about something that, you know, in recent times has become quite alarming. You know that now there's so many Airbnbs and all of these places where people can stay and all of that. And a lot of them actually have cameras that we don't know of or you cannot see. Sometimes not even put there by the owners of the place, but sometimes by people who go to get it just for the period. And they could invite maybe a woman to come in and stuff like that. And you would never know that everything you're doing in that moment or during that period is recorded by another person. And that's something that you would never know. I think I heard of something from someone where he actually recorded a couple of women who he had, I won't say lured because it's like, oh, you meet a person, you guys have a great vibe, you feel like you've met someone, but then he has an agenda the entire time, right? And he had a couple of recordings. I don't know how to feel about things like this. And I don't even know why people do that. I don't know whether it's a fetish. I don't know whether it's a...
Natalia, first question is, why would I take you to an Airbnb when I have a place I lay my head?
Okay, on that note, on the note of a place where Kratchi lays his head, we're going to, gosh, let me process. On the note of where Kratchi lays his head, we'll go on a break. I'm confused. We'll be right back. GHOne TV. My name is Natalia. Now, allow me to shout out strands and wefts for my beautiful hair this night. They call it unit, isn't it? Strands and wefts, they are located at Westlands, very close to Starbite. But on Google Maps, you can find them at Strands and Wefts. And also on IG, Strands and Wefts. You can call them on 0558 0555 805 2000. That's 055 805 2000. Okay, the number is 055 805 2000. So that's strands and wefts for my beautiful unit tonight. Before the break, Kashi, you were telling me that, oh, but why would I take you to an Airbnb when I have a place? But the people who go to Airbnbs, it's not because they don't have places. There are some people have so many conditions why some of them are married, some of them don't live in the region, some are coming from other regions, some don't even live in the country. There are so many reasons why people will book Airbnbs.
Right.
So what you said is for you.
Oh, it's for me.
It's personal. But we're talking on the level where people have reasons why they opt for that. So why would anyone do the thing where they just record women?
Yeah, so
That's matter.
taking it up from what Kachi said, I will still encourage people to use Airbnbs and other hotels, yes, but to the owners, they should also do technical sweep. Yes, there's something called technical sweep. Whenever people use your facility, you should do that technical sweep so that at least you could get rid of certain cameras, from the room. Do you get it? And
no, but when you give it out,
owner.
Sometimes it's the owner. But if it's not the owner, once you've handed it over to me, you have no control over what I do. You're not coming to do your technical sweep whilst it's under I paid for it.
Absolutely.
So let's say I paid for it for a week and I install the cameras. Of course, when I'm ready to go, I'll take them out. So what technical sweep are you talking about?
Then people using the facility, if you're a woman, you should do your checks when you enter the room.
How are you going to do your checks?
There are certain places that you could...
Well, they are right now, we know types of hidden cameras right now. Like, it's all over social media.
No, say, I know. I don't like it when you generalize.
That's what I'm saying. It's
this
all
is
over
knowledge
social. So
that
if you are
not
someone
everyone...
If you are someone who uses Airbnb a lot and you don't have knowledge about these things, then I don't know what... I honestly don't know what's wrong with you.
What do you mean if you're someone who uses Airbnbs a lot?
No,
First
like
of all,
you're saying.
when you go into a space, half the time you don't even know that this is an Airbnb. If Christian said, "Oh, Natalia, after the show, I don't know, I don't even know what he could possibly say to me for me to follow him. But let's just say, that for some reason he's able to convince me. Wherever he takes me, how am I to know that this is an Airbnb? It's put together well. Everything is just the way it's supposed to be. So how would you know? How will I know whether this is where he lives?
You know,
you really would not know.
We need to educate people to look at certain places.
Okay.
Do you get it? If there is a wardrobe on top, and you could also check the file corners as well. Okay, and also even the main mirror.
The fans, right now there are even light bulbs that look like cameras.
And how would you know?
So you could look at it for some minutes to even check if there's another camera there.
But how would you know?
If
do you know the types of cameras that are available now? That you wouldn't even know these are cameras. I think you're talking about cameras thinking is the regular one that we all know.
No. Wait. From my background, okay.
Right.
Certain cameras that we use for certain work, okay. When you stare at a certain position for some few minutes, you could detect that there's a camera.
Okay.
Basic example is some of the watches that we use. There are cameras in it for certain jobs, right? But when you look critically at the watch, you could know that there's a camera.
But you need a trained eye for that.
You do. And if you're in a situation where you're going back to a place with a guy, he's going to try to occupy you as much as possible.
Exactly.
You can't be sitting there staring at the ceiling, trying to wait and see if, it's a camera. It's just not realistic. And I think you guys, because you're men, you don't have to worry about a lot of things that women have to worry about.
Exactly.
So, like, you're telling us, oh, it's as simple as that. No, it's not as simple as that.
Right now, the long and short of this whole issue is you can't prevent it. You cannot prevent it.
There's no way you would know.
But wherever it is that you go, if you go to an Airbnb, you know how the Airbnb looks like. You know how you look like on that day. If you see your videos out there are laws and regulations out there that can deal with
the situation.
But what if the guy tells you the wrong name?
On your
What wrong name? It was
guys tell you like fake names all the time. You can say, "Oh, you're at the club, or you're at a restaurant. You meet Harry, and Harry is actually Charles or Kwame." Like you don't know. So there's a lot of deception out there.
I've always had a problem with. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm not that social, but I've never gone anywhere and met someone that I was so wowed by that I would actually follow him anywhere. It has never happened to me. So when I hear that it happens to people, I don't know how that happens. Because I would like to really, really, really know you, like the conversations we're gonna have. And even when I meet people, when I start relationships with people, I won't even kiss you until I've seen you brush your teeth. I think I've said that here before.
Yes.
Because I want to know your oral hygiene.
okay.
Kissing for me is actually more intimate than sex. I find that kissing is more intimate than sex because it's like, I feel like you have to really love someone to kiss them, but with sex, people pick up prostitutes and have sex with them and they couldn't be bothered because it's like, put my this part of my body in this part of your body and get it over it. If I put on a condom, it's okay. Let's, but I find kissing to be extremely intimate. So even when I'm starting a relationship with someone, before we even get to the point where we kiss, I should have observed your oral hygiene. So for me, I'm thinking, okay, so I've gone to a club. Oh, it's a beautiful night. The vibe is right, this and that and that. I don't know what in God's name will make me follow Krachi home. Because first of all, I don't know anything about you. And I want to be able to kiss you, so it's not going to happen like that. If anything, I'll take your contact and we're going to have a series of conversations and then we'll get to that point.
Right, but there's also situations, though, where women have been roofied or drugged.
Yes.
And then they're drugged enough where they are able to walk to the car but not give consent.
Yes.
So I think there's a lot of conversations that need to be had around what is consent, because we can't say that, we can't judge a woman because she ended up in that situation.
Absolutely.
Because you don't know what happened that got her in that situation.
Absolutely.
So, yes, and there are probably less than 1% of women who are like, oh, he's cute, I'm going to follow him where he's going to go.
Absolutely.
I think most women who end up in those situations have been coerced in some way or drugged.
And with that, sometimes, for us women, you go to a place, maybe you're in a club or you're at a party or someplace, and you're just having a good time. Sometimes I think I've said this here one time when I said that I remember I went to this party and I had this ring that I always have, but that night it was a bit different for me. That night it was extremely different for me. And I was never really able to understand why, but the good thing is that because I was with my best friend at the time, so, it was a situation that was handled. But I struggled to understand why that drink was different just that night, And the people I was in a company with are people that I actually really, really, really trust. So it's difficult for me to even imagine that it could be something. And I don't know how women will be able to tell if something is going wrong. For me, maybe because I was in good company or because I had my best friend, I was taken home nicely. Because honestly, that night, if I didn't have my best friend, only God knows what would have happened because of how I was feeling. It was extremely different. But how would women know that something is wrong? If you're in a place, maybe you're having a regular drink. And I also know that for women who drink alcohol, it's almost always the same drink.
Yes.
Women don't move through a variety.
Right.
If a woman is a Jaeger woman, she's a Jaeger woman all the time. If she's a Smirnoff woman, I don't even want to mention brands, but women, we do what we do, you know. So we know the feeling that it comes with.
Yeah.
How do you manage a situation when you feel like something is wrong?
Luckily, there are many products out there now that help you test your drink.
Okay.
Yeah, so like there's, I think in South Africa, there's like, they have like a cover or something. There's different drops you can put in if it changes color. There's guidelines too that show you like, okay, this is what the drink is supposed to look like. If it's cloudy, then, you know, don't drink it, you know, so forth. Because this has become so prevalent, unfortunately, there's, you know, a lot of discussion about it, you know. So, but
how practical is this though?
Well, it would look some way where if maybe we're all sitting here, we pop a bottle of Krikova, and then we pour it in our glasses, and all of a sudden I take a test tube
to come and test what's going on,
waiting for it to change the color before I drink.
Yeah, I was thinking, how practical is it?
Well, it's if you get up, you know, or you turn your back from your drink. I mean, unfortunately, as women, we have to go through all these trainings and you know, and all this stuff. So it's like, as you know, if you go out enough, you know, don't leave your drink. If you go to the washroom, or don't turn your back on your drink, or things like that. But sometimes, I mean, guys can be, you know, Gratchi will come up to a young lady, and she's really enamored by his smile, and she forgets and turns her back from her drink, and somebody drops something in her drink. And another thing is happening is the bartenders are in on the situation as well.
Some of them.
There are a lot of bartenders who, and they work tag team with guys. So there's so many things going on that, you know,
It is really scary, isn't it?
For me, I'm very particular with what I drink or I eat, wherever it is that I am. Very, very particular. The moment I take something, if I get up, go, come back, I'm not continuing the drink.
Yeah.
That's me.
You leave it.
And if I get a bottle, I'll try my best to open it myself. Make sure I open it myself. Do not, as a waiter, I wouldn't even advise you. I'll tell you at the counter, do not open it.
Bring it to me.
Bring it to
me. But I don't even think they do that
myself.
anymore. They don't. I think it's a training that a lot of them have had where they don't open somebody's drink and bring it to them.
And one more thing, I don't sit, maybe order drink, and then maybe I've ordered a cocktail, and I go sit and wait for it to come. I stand at the bar,
and then
watch you mix it. I take my thing.
Take it.
I start sipping it from there to my seat.
Yeah.
That's what I do. So I'm very particular about what I take.
Very interesting. Christian, tell me, for women, how much trust can you give a man? Because some men, you would feel like, oh, I know Gratchi, I work with him. But if I went out with him, could I really trust him?
That's a whole twist.
You know, if I went out with him, if we went out on a night out, could I really trust him?
Depends on the person you're with.
I'll just give you an example. This is a very practical example.
Yeah.
I work with Gratchi. I've known him for, over a year, right? I've known him over a year. We work very well together. We have great rapport. But if I went with Gratchi on a night out, say a Friday night, we're having drinks, could I really trust him?
You know, for me, let me. I don't know about people out there, but for me, when I meet you and I'm having conversations with you, I take very good notice of certain statements you make, certain sentences you make, your intentions. I really do take close attention to those things. So immediately, right out from the box, I can determine whether you would want to hurt me in the near future or not. Maybe in that early stage, you try to pretend or something, but one way or the other, a word come out.
Something will give.
Something will give it out.
Yeah, but I think
that
a lot
is
of
if
people,
you have an eye for that. That is for me.
I think a lot of people don't really think that their coworker or someone that they know or have known will hurt them. But unfortunately, I can't remember the exact statistic, but it's about 5% of all sexual assaults are by like co-workers, people that they've worked with before.
And sometimes it may not even be you putting anything in my drink. Sometimes it could be you coercing me.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? Because sometimes men do the thing where they are talking you into something. You know, now we are now with this, that, and they talk you. And of course, when you've had a little to drink or a lot to drink, depending, your mind is not in the best place, and it won't take a lot of effort for someone to get you thinking in a particular kind of way. So all of these things count. Sometimes people think that, oh, if they're able to talk you into it, then yes, you agreed. Yeah. But no, you brought me here, you know. It has to be something that we're both in on. It doesn't have to be a situation where you need to talk. If a man spends a whole hour talking me into sex, I didn't agree to it.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you understand? If he had to talk
Yeah.
1 hour for me to understand that let's have sex, then I didn't agree to it.
Absolutely.
Because it means that I felt like there was too much pressure. I felt like, okay, fine, you know, but that is not me really wanting to do something. That is, okay, fine, do what you want and go away. I hope you understand.
And depending on the circumstances or where you are, you may feel like, okay, for me to get out of here safely, I'm going to have to just do it in order to get it over with.
Yes.
So, coming back to that one, you know, listening to someone, getting to know the person's intention. There's something in one of the work that we do. Okay, it's called communication technique. Okay, you could use communication technique to portray a certain personality to you, to get you in a certain act. Do you get it? And also we have the behavioral science that people use that people use to get to you. So they can use the technique on you, get your attention. You are not going to hurt me. You're a good person and all. And at the end of the day, your drink can be poisoned. Certain information can be. So, I mean, it's good. You have to get to know all this, but you have to be extra careful. Because people learn all this.
There's this one thing that I do, and it works for me. I don't know if it will work for other people.
Okay.
Whenever I have too much to drink, and I become maybe drunk or tipsy, or I'm getting that kind of reality hallucination, I try my best to draw back and then understand that what I am seeing, my reality right now, I am the only person seeing that. Everybody else over there is not seeing what I am seeing. So everybody outside my reality at that moment is normal and everything is normal. And that thing really helps me to comport myself. A lot. Whenever I have too much to drink.
Then there are certain brands, certain country brands that you shouldn't try their drinks. Because we can't mention countries.
Very, very heavy.
But there are some country, their brand, if you take the drink, no matter how cool you become, how strategic you become, it go fire you.
Go fire you.
And those are, in that country, people use their drinks a lot. They have whiskeys out there for people. And the moment you take those brands, they'll get information from you. They'll get you dragged to the bed and do other things.
You're right.
Okay. All right. I'm going to go on a break, okay? But before that, tell me something. How does it feel for men when you're having sex with a woman who's so intoxicated she doesn't even know what's going on? Is this something that men enjoy? Because I don't know why men do it, but before you answer that, Krachi, I see your face. Before you answer that, let's raise a glass for a course. Join us for Cork and Canvas. Now, this October, let's paint the town pink. Join us at Bourbon House Cafe on October 31 at 5 p.m. for a special sip and paint event. It's called Cock and Canvas. It's in partnership with GHOne. Now, while enjoying a delightful evening of creativity, we raise our glasses to support breast cancer awareness. So what you have to do is you have to immerse yourself in artistic expression as you sip on exquisite GHOne wine, all while helping to shed light on an important cause, which is breast cancer. Now, dress to impress with a pop of pink to honor breast cancer awareness as we come together to inspire hope and strength in our community. Tickets are available now for a fantastic evening. A single ticket is going for 500 Ghana cedis, and a double ticket, if you're coming with your significant other or partner, it's going for 900 Ghana cedis. Now, do not miss out. Grab your tickets and join us for an unforgettable night of creativity, compassion, and community connection. Together, we can make a difference while we're having fun. Buy your tickets today. Call 0536 398624. That's 0536 398624. GHOne, true to its name. Now, Krachi, tell me something. Okay, don't tell me something. We're going to go on a break. This is Duvet. Do stay tuned. GHOne TV. My name is Natalia, and you can connect to me on social media at Yes, I Am Natalia. Do not forget that we're streaming on our social media handles, GHOne TV on X, on YouTube, and on Facebook. Now, I got myself a caveman watch. one of the days, and I'm loving it, is rose gold. In fact, this was given to me by Caveman, and I'm absolutely enjoying it. So I'm shouting out Caveman watches for this beautiful gift. Especially, oh, you have one on too? Oh, yay!
One of the originals, actually.
Yes. Especially because it's the month of October. Let's see what our sex position of the week is. Do stay tuned.
Position of the week, yourself on the shelf. You can enjoy the view of your penis thrusting inside of your partner, and this position really allows for direct clitoral stimulation, says Kenna. Technique: the receiving partner perches their butt right on the edge of the bed. The giver enters them while standing. Then the receiver can wrap their legs around the giver while the giver wraps their hands around the receiver's back for extra support. If you are the giver and you don't have the quad and glute muscles to pull this position off, just keep your partner on the edge of the bed, penetrating them there. It's a great way to finish having sex. Since the position is strenuous, try doing it 30 to 60 seconds before you or your partner are about to orgasm.
All right, so our sex position of the week is yourself on the shelf. First of all, you have to be a strong man for this.
Exactly.
And you need a woman whose strength you can also, you need to work in tandem, honestly, because this is not the kind of position that is for everyone. Yeah. I'm too lazy for this one. I'm sorry. I can't do it.
You will be.
I cannot do this.
You will be too lazy for
Just
this.
all these acrobatics are not for me. But what do you make of it?
Well, like you said, you need to have a strong upper body, and not just upper body. Your legs needs to be strong, or else if you try it, you shatter your spine. And also with the female, anytime this is going on, please try your best to anchor your hand around the neck. Or else the stress will be on the guy too much.
Man.
Yeah.
And she has to be lightweight, though.
Exactly.
Because this is not for everyone. Seriously.
Exactly.
I have trauma from this one.
Oh, tell us about it. I want to know. Tell me. Did you fall? Did he fall?
I mean,
Well, we fell on the bed.
Oh, you both fell?
We just fell on the bed. Yes.
Okay, so but you tried it.
Oh,
but
yeah.
it was a lot.
No, it was, we did it for a while, but I think he just got tired, but didn't say anything because he was in the moment. And so we just kind of fell over.
Yeah. Yes.
I would like to try it.
You like to try it? You need a woman who's lightweight.
Yeah.
You need a woman. You and I could never do this.
But you and I could.
Hey, please. I didn't use you as an example.
I'm just saying, why are you making the whole thing look? I'm just saying.
No, you and I could not.
Why not?
I'm heavy.
You think I'm not that strong?
I don't think you
Is that
are.
what you think?
He's so tall and
Oh
thin.
God.
You reckon he could lift me up and we could do this?
You think I can't?
I don't think you can.
I don't think you can carry me.
Okay, but I'm not. That's not what happened.
No. I'm talking about when it comes to strength. I can't carry you. We can't do that.
Okay, this show is not about who can carry who. Thank you very much.
You too.
Thank you very much for your, But this is definitely something that, I mean, if you can do for a couple of minutes during your session, it will not be bad at all. It will not be bad. It requires a lot of strength, though. All right, so quick shout out to Ez Nails. They are at Nungwa Bank Road, always getting me sorted when it comes to my nails. Call Gifty on 0548-677-295. That's 0548-677-295. Let's continue the conversation. I think I asked what it feels like when a man, is having sex with a woman who's so intoxicated. What is going on here?
It feels like having sex with a dead body.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So why do people do it?
I don't know. Maybe just almost hot.
So why did
just
you
to
do it?
release. That's what.
Why
Why
would you
did
want?
you do it?
That's what I'm saying. Maybe at that moment he's all, and he just wants to release. So he doesn't care whether you are alive or you are dead.
No, but you said, it feels like it feels like you're with a dead body. So
yeah, of course you're laying.
So what did you do?
You're from what she's saying, you're laying down. You're so intoxicated to the extent that you can't even lift your arm or lift your hand. You're more or less like a lifeless body, so why would I even do that?
Yeah? Okay, so you won't do that. Have you done it?
No,
Have you done it?
Hell no.
No?
Hell.
Because it comes with consequences.
Yeah. But men do like it when a woman is just a little tipsy. Right
Exactly.
there. There's a place that she has to be. There's a
you know-
place that she has to be. So like right there on the spot. You know? And it brings out something.
Natalia, before maybe, let's say an example, before I get you intoxicated, just so we have a good time, I probably had gone out with you maybe 2-3 times, and I've studied to know the level that you take that gets you on that level.
Yeah.
So
there has to be an exact place that she has to be.
Exactly.
It's like right there.
So I take you out, order some maybe 3 shots of tequila. I know
At what
I'll
point
kill you.
can a man tell? No, at what point can a man tell that she's getting there? Is it something that we say? Is it the way we start behaving? It's like, what do you see? Tell me.
So when you are there and we're having a conversation, a deep conversation with you, the kind of answers you give, your reaction, you'll be just drowsy, it's just going off, and I'll be like,
it's like the kind of answers that a bit risque. You know, on a normal day, they won't say that to you.
This reminds me of a video I saw just the other day, and it was a husband with his wife, and they were having wine, and it was like first glass, he tried to put his hand on her, and she moved his hand, and then the second glass, he tried it again, and she didn't move it, and then third glass, she was up talking and dancing and everything, and then I think by 5th glass, she was like passed out, and he was like, I missed my opportunity.
Yes. And I feel like when it comes to women drinking, you need to catch them right there.
Yeah.
Because if they go past it, it's done. It's done.
Yeah.
You can't even do it. It has to be, you need to be tactical.
Tactical about it. It takes a lot of work.
So they are all good points, but it should be as a fantasy. But when we use the word intoxication, it can be investigated one way or the other.
One way or the other.
Yeah, so it's a good
So
fantasy.
for say or better, let me just use inebriation.
Yes, a good fantasy to you know, drink something, get the signals.
Get the good signals. But it definitely has to be somebody that you like, because I also know that women will only, let me use myself, will only drink around people that we're extremely comfortable with.
Exactly.
I'm the same way.
That's when it becomes playful and all that.
It can't be just around anybody. So
absolutely.
Get that fantasy and you move.
And then you move. All right, now let's talk about how some men are they ask certain particular things from a woman, even when she's uncomfortable, obviously based, and this is coming off of people who watch a lot of pornography. They would require that their women maybe bend a certain way or do a certain thing. Because I'm sure, Andoh, maybe you have had people come to you where they've had these things. A woman would say that my husband is asking of me what I cannot give him, because when it comes to sex, he wants so much more than I can give. And it's a problem because it feels like there's a mismatch. And it's only because he's watching so much pornography and he has so much expectation, and he doesn't know that this is only me, Natalia.
Right there. If you're a woman and you're smart, you should know that right there is agenda based. He's just trying to let you do something so that he knows or he sees how that thing feels like.
So you become a performer.
Exactly.
But what if you're married to this man?
That's the thing. It's still agenda based, but then at that point, there's nothing you can do about it. But then for men out there, you guys need to be reasonable.
When you say agenda based, tell me what does that mean?
Like you were saying, they've watched a lot of pornography, so they fed the brain with a lot of information and new things that they want to try.
So they need people to.
And that's when they start imposing that on you. They want to try that with you by force, in as much as you can't meet that standard or requirement. Yeah.
And I think that this is where lots of education, and education should start very early around sex and sexuality, so that men are not prone to going to pornography to get educated and then build these unrealistic expectations of their future partners.
It's very interesting why anyone would want that. Because, for instance, again, I'm going to have to use myself as an example. I've talked about the fact that for me, when it comes to sex, when it comes to coitus, anybody, or when I'm with someone and you're doing more than 5 minutes, I'm tired. Seriously.
You will need to take you to the hospital.
No, seriously.
I think that has it always been that way,
More
or
than
is
5
it
minutes.
just with age?
More than 5 minutes.
I think it's always been
It's
that
always
way.
been that way for you.
I don't
More than
want, I
5
don't want
minutes.
much. I really don't want much. I honestly
wow.
don't want much. Yes, I'm tired already, you know, so it's enough. And so when you ask me, and all of these acrobatics that people do in the room, it's not for me at all. I'm very, just like my producer, we're just very two positions. You know, if we're not doing the missionary, we're bending over. End of story, honestly. So if you come and you have so much expectation, I will highly disappoint you. I'm not that person. I'm. If you're.
So, for instance, the man comes in and starts maybe 15 to 20, 30 minutes of foreplay.
I can't do it.
Just foreplay.
I'll run out of breath. No,
Just
foreplay is
foreplay.
good. Foreplay is good.
Before the main.
Yes, before the
thingy.
5 minutes. That's fine.
No,
so altogether, 25 minutes is perfect.
You would get on my nerves.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
Foreplay is good. But I'm talking like the proper penis and vagina. Because sometimes in conversations, I hear women say, oh, you know, we can have sex for 40 minutes and 1 hour. And I'm thinking, oh, my God. I can't even imagine that. I will run out of breath. I can't do it.
Do you think it's because of the level of your libido or something?
I don't care what it is. I'm fine like this. That is what I like. You know what I mean? And so you need to know the person you're with. That's the point I'm trying. You need to know the person you're with. If you're looking for acrobatics, this is not for you.
No.
Maybe Adra can give you acrobatics.
Ajwa, like 20 years ago, could do acrobatics. That's why I fell on the bed doing the shelf thing.
20 years ago, you could do acrobatics.
I was the acrobat, okay? I was flipping, dipping, you know, all
but
that. Now, that's why I asked about age, because at this point in my life, I'm like, okay, like, I got stuff to do, okay?
Yeah.
Is this gonna, it's like, and then too, like, and I can't do it at night. If we're going to do an extended time, I can't do it at night because it wakes me up. I'm the opposite. Sex usually puts most people to sleep.
Oh,
it wakes me up. I'll be up doing stuff. Yeah, I will never go to sleep. So that's my thing right there. It's like I like sleep too much.
But I feel the moment you made your mind up that you want to have sex or intimacy with somebody, you should go all in.
Yeah, you think what?
You think what? You don't go all in, but not a whole hour.
Yeah, you think what?
Catch, I think we should also educate our ladies a bit about the new set of ladies that we have in the system.
Exactly.
Exactly. They are so sexually expressive. They are hyper, sexual, and they will rather tell you to explore them. So imagine telling Kachi and I that we should explore you.
But can you keep up as a man? Because most men can't keep up with these new ladies in the system that you put it.
To dig. So we will.
Okay, so you will, which is good. So then you have what you're looking for. Then everybody's happy, isn't it?
Yeah. So you all become performers.
Yeah. Then everybody's happy because you just need to know who a person is. Especially when it comes to sex. I think people should be sexually compatible. Something that not a lot of people look out for, but people need to be sexually compatible. One thing that I don't like is a quickie.
Oh.
I don't like it because when it comes to
what do you like?
Because you are missing out.
Bro, see, I may be sitting over here.
You are missing out.
My quickie may be 15 minutes. That's why you are missing out.
You missed the point where she said that foreplay can last 30 minutes. It's the actual at sex, like insertion, coitus,
Yes.
that
It shouldn't be more than
cannot
5
last
minutes.
long.
No,
Yeah.
Both should last long.
How
But
long
for you?
No,
if
how
your
long?
partner, yes. But for
Okay,
some
so
people,
how
it's
long
not-
would you say, according to you,
Okay.
how long should sex last? As in penis and vagina, how long, ideally, would you say it should
right,
last?
so I can't give you a time.
No, for
but
you.
I'm a performer. Do you get it? So for me, if I'm with someone who is also a performer, we go chair it will last long.
How
for us.
long? Like how long?
What's your
Depends-
average?
It depends on the person I'm with.
So give me an average.
See, for me,
No.
for me,
Actually, what's your average?
if you want a specific time,
Yes.
You want a specific time.
Yes.
There is no specific time.
God bless.
But then I
Average,
can.
an average.
But
that
then-
means
but then-
compiling
Yes.
all of the numbers all
As well-
together.
There has
and
to be-
saying
listen.
There's an
As well,
average.
listen. When I'm having intimacy with you,
There's no
I
time
go
on
all
it.
in. You understand? From the foreplay to the insertion and everything. I make sure I calculate you. I work you for. You know, when a guy is having sex with a woman or a lady, when the lady hits that point, we know.
Right.
We know
It's what point?
that point where she is satisfied, she can't go further, but I can still go further, but she can't. We know.
Okay.
We know.
Okay.
You understand? That is when your legs start shivering and all those things. You start grabbing sheets and start messing things up, scratching my back and all that. We know.
And that's
So
the
when
point
you start,
starts.
when I'm with you, we're doing all that, and then you get to that point, I see that, oh, okay,
Yeah.
Natalia has gotten there.
Yeah.
I can move further, but then if I pay attention to you, even your inhaling and exhaling,
Your breath, yeah.
your breath will tell me that, nah, Natalia is tired. I need to relax for her.
Right.
That is
But why
it.
did you have a problem when I said I don't like a quickie?
No, because
Because you are
You're
saying
missing out
that because
somewhere.
No.
quickie doesn't involve foreplay.
Correct.
There's no foreplay in quickie, and you are saying the main insertion, the sex itself, you don't like it more than 5 minutes. Now I'm saying maybe my quickie might be 10 to 15 minutes.
Yes, but I'm
which means
saying-
you don't like the sex, Ankasa.
No, but when I said that, what I actually meant was a quickie is usually on the go. We're going somewhere. It's busy. Nobody has time
There's
for.
no foreplay.
Yeah, there's no foreplay. It's just we're doing and we're going. And the reason why I don't like it is, for me, after sex, I want to be with you. I want us to be here, wherever we are. You're not going.
In my arms,
Wherever,
foreheads, all those
wherever,
things, yeah.
you're not going. So for me, the idea of a quickie, because when you're done, it's like, okay, we're on the move. So when we're done, you're going. And I don't want that. When we're done having sex, if I ever had sex with you and we're done, I'm holding on to you, for the period.
You haven't been in a situation whereby at that moment you are so ready. You don't even want to kiss. You just want a dick in you.
I haven't been there.
Oh, okay. I understand
I'm
you
the
now.
quickie queen.
Okay.
I understand you now.
I haven't
understand
been
you
there.
now. Because I have been in that position
Yeah.
before where I'm so ready. And I'm come to kiss you, come to touch you,
No,
on your breast.
haven't been
This is you're long. I just want to enter.
No.
That is it.
I always want the entire session.
Okay.
Yeah. But not
Makes
for
sense.
long. But
Makes
not for
sense.
long. But I always want the entire session. All right, so let's wrap this conversation up. It's always so interesting when I have, especially you three, on. So in wrapping up, and let me shout out my producer. I told her that we need to up our game and add another position, because it's like we become two position queens, and it's not good, because outside of missionary and bending over, we don't know anything else. But we're going to up our game.
I need to have a conversations with whoever it is in your lives to find out if they are really happy.
But of course they are happy. What do you mean they're not happy?
No, of course, you need to add difference. Of course, if it's just missionary, they go, what?
Missionary and bending over.
If you are sinning, sin well.
Well,
Let's wrap this up. In wrapping
funny.
up, what would you say, Christian?
Yeah, so I would advise people who want to involve in sexual nudity to do it well and do it right. And also, since there's a form of confidentiality based on who you are doing it with, people should keep that trust, they should keep that loyalty, and irrespective of whatever that will happen afterwards. They should respect the fact that people say they are concerned to do something. If the relationship is over, if the marriage is over, the content should be deleted or should be kept somewhere.
Okay. Andoh.
I would like to say that to all the women out there, do not send nudes, period, point blank, ever, ever. Guys, and please respect that. Learn what consent is. It's very, very important. I think there's a lot of miseducation out there. And if you do, need support or education in learning how to please a woman, I mean, you talk to, friends or whatever, but or watch porn, but don't watch porn to the point where you have unrealistic expectations.
Kachi.
All right, and if you are taking nudes or you are watching porn or you are doing all those things for commercial purposes, is understandable because you have put yourself out there to be noted for that. That I can understand. That aside, now if you're in a relationship, please try your best to respect your partner because you never know when you break up. When a relationship casts and the person lands in another man or another woman's arms, you are still having that nude. And what are you doing with it at that point in time? Nothing. You need to be respectful, respect yourselves, respect your partner. Cause even if you delete it, it's not deleted. Like I was saying, I bought a phone, I updated it, and I'm seeing things. And funny enough, one of the ladies I have seen before.
Oh.
One of the ladies I have seen before. So I'm asking myself, Charlie, it's not good.
Okay.
It's not good.
All right. Is there anything you guys are doing that I need to be aware of or we need to talk about really quickly?
Oh, yeah. Like I said, last time I said that I'm about to have an event over here. It's called Rhythms in a Cup.
Okay.
Yeah, and I would like everybody to also participate. It's a DJ Hype Man session. We're just vibing.
Okay.
We're just vibing.
All right.
And also, I'm also on Star 103.5 FM every Friday, 7 to 10 p.m. It's called Star Friday Vibes.
Okay.
It's all
Radio
full of
Prince. Okay. Acha.
I am putting together a holiday pop-up event in partnership with ANC Mall.
Okay.
So November 26th through 29th, it's going to be a pop-up. And then on the 28th is going to be a fashion show and mini concert with my artist, Ola Pumpin, which you've seen on the show before. And so we hope everyone comes out and supports. And if we're looking for vendors, so if anyone wants to show their brands, you can contact me at 055-607-5752.
Say that again.
055-607-5752.
Okay.
Right, so at Memorial Ghana, we only rent Cadillac hearses to families. So if you need Cadillac hearse to carry your body, just look out for Memorial Ghana. Thank you.
All right. Thank you.
Can I give one advice?
Yes.
It's about watching porn. Now,
we have clothes. Are you aware?
I know.
Okay, make it really snappy.
Not everything you see in porn can be practiced in real life.
Those are professionals.
They take enhancements and things. So please don't go and see that someone is doing bang bang. So you will die.
Okay.
You will die.
All right.
Basic.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me on Duvet. Thank you to the entire crew. You guys are always so amazing, ever so amazing. To my producer, Gifty Edumensa, thank you so much. Now everybody knows that you, just like me, are a two-position woman. My name is Natalia. So help us God. We'll come your way again Saturday, same time, 10 p.m. GHOne TV. Connect with me on social media. Yes, I am Natalia. Have yourself a good night. And if you do have a partner, try something tonight. Will you? All right.